Since the middle of the 19th century, the traditional skills of English craftsmen have been harnessed by the family enterprise of Arthur Price of England to produce flatware and hollowware which represents the epitome of elegance and durability. In England, it's cutlery. In America, it's flatware. But no matter what it's called, it's vitally important when buying that you look for a name which is identified with quality and continuity of supply. Make sure it originates from a country with a long tradition in producing fine flatware. Ensure you know what base metals are used in producing the flatware and how much silver is plated onto it. In short, from a manufacturer who is prepared to state its standards in print. Finally, look at the guarantee. And remember, it's only as good as the company that gives it. Buy from a company with a tradition and a commitment to the future, a future which ensures continuity of supply. Each piece in our flatware collection has at its heart the finest precious metals. So tough, for instance, is our knife blade, it has to be worked red hot. The center of the knife is formed by a process called bolstering. Once the bolster has been formed, the stub is passed under pressure between rollers to draw out the metal from which the shape of the blade is cut. The bolster is formed by stamping this piece of hot carbon steel to give further fine definition. To ensure a strong and true blade, it is moved through a continuous belt furnace and then subjected to jets of cold air which shock the blade into hardness. The blade is now ground two ways to apply a taper towards the point and cutting edge. Continuously subjected to a jet of cold water to keep the blade cool, for if the metal gets hot, it impairs the stainless steel properties. To form the handle, nickel silver or stainless steel is placed between a pair of dies to create the pattern impression. After removing surplus metal, handles are then dressed with soldering flux and wired together. They are then placed in a continuous furnace so that the two pieces become soldered. Stainless steel handles are clamped and spot welded in 4 positions. They are then passed through a belt furnace to emerge as a bright and clean single unit. Handles are polished by hand to obtain a smooth surface ready for plating. We now add the EP to EPNS, electroplating in pure silver prior to the handle being matched to the blade. The handle is filled with a cement formulation, a process called sourizing. After washing away surplus material, the tang is gripped by the cement, which expands under gentle heat for 2 hours to withstand 800 pounds breaking strain. To achieve the ultimate fine finish, a process called dollying is employed. A fine calico mop is used, together with the practiced eye of the craftsman. Although at this stage the knife blade is extremely sharp, a final step called wetting gives the edge its finishing touch. In making silver-plated spoons and forks, we use the finest high-grade nickel silver, a strong, durable white metal. Or if it's stainless steel, the alloy has a high nickel content. Before any piece can be produced, the skilled eyes and hands of the craftsman cut dies which are used to contour and apply the pattern. Repeats of original dies are then cut by machine. The basic shape of each piece is chopped out by bringing two tools together at enormous pressure. Spoon blanks are placed between a pair of cylinder rollers, which stretch the metal out over several passes to the required gauge and dimensions. Now the blank is clipped to the shape of the bowl. Fork prongs are pierced. After blanks have been cut, the rough edges are removed and pieces hardened in a vibratory barrel, so each is totally smooth for pressing. Spoon and fork handles are placed between two matching dies, which form contour and at the same time apply the pattern decoration, of which there are 50 unique options. The spoon bowl is formed in a single process. Fork prongs are formed in the same manner with the get ends left on, so the prongs don't spring out of line. The get is removed and the inside of the prongs are ground smooth and to shape, to be followed by finer polishing inside the prongs. A traditional technique called knee polishing is applied to each piece. This hand polishing is the only way of achieving the ultimate finish. Further stages of machine polishing follow so that each piece reaches a finish which is unequaled.